Hey team, we're back with our look back at New Zealand's biggest gap year. This is day 3 and we're gonna check out the Thames Butterfly Garden and Orchid Garden. And check out at the end of this video where we're gonna be answering all the questions you had the first time we published this video. Here we go.
He tries to slowly move out the power site, but we don't seem to be going anywhere, and it's clear that we are stuck in the mud.
We tore this monster out of the mud. Alright, now it's time to go to the dump stations. Now that's the first time we're going to be using the dump station. It seems pretty easy. You put the pipe in the waste tank and then you open the hatches and it should be alright.
Nothing surely can go wrong.
Look at that! Look at that! I don't make it up! I just put on it and it just stayed in my hand.
Hey, at least it works now.
The town centre is quite nice, you know, it's like those very small little village in New Zealand. It just feels like they're stuck back in time, you know, it's just nothing really moves and it's just a great feeling. I liked it.
On the list is to buy some silicone because the camper van roof is still leaking. So, you know, that's pretty easy. We buy some silicone from Mitre 10.
Now on the way back from the holiday park, we decided to stop and check the tire pressure because it was recommended to us by our mechanic.
A bit of a task with a camper van with like 6 wheels.
Now all our tires are perfectly pressured and the drive should be smooth and painless.
It's been a long sort of day. We're ready to go and see these butterflies.
Now the butterfly house is basically one gigantic room full of orchids and butterfly. I mean, it's self-explanatory, isn't it?
As you look around all the plants, you just start to spot a few butterflies here and there, and there's all sorts, like there's huge butterflies, there's small butterflies, there's black, white, yellow, pink, blue. Going from outside to the hot house has made my lens just fog up and all my pictures looked a mess, and I was like, oh my god, my one time to shine and it's ruined.
There's really a lot of butterfly I never saw before. It's not just like, you know, the monarch butterfly that you see everywhere. There is like a black and red one which I really like, and I'm kind of like chasing it to try to get some like really good shot of it. There are quite a few butterflies which are mating right now. And there's like a bunch of butterflies that I'm just following with the GoPro and I'm like really into it. And then wouldn't you know, boom, what's that here? There's like a big white and zebra and leopard and whatever, like this kind of mixed butterfly just sitting on my shoulder.
Quite a cheap activity to do, so if you've got a rainy day and you don't know what to do, go see some butterflies. So our last chore of the day is to get the tarp on top of the camper van because it's forecast to be a really rainy, stormy night and we don't want any more leaks in our camper van. I've put all the ropes in the tarp ready for usage. Robin gets on top of the van and puts it all in place, and yeah, we think it's going to work.
Alright, so we're going to bed, and you know what? We can't wait. Tomorrow it's canyoning time. We're finally going to jump in the water. We're going to climb steep hills. It's going to be cold, it's going to be wet, it's going to be intense, it's going to be epic, and I just can't wait. and I drop the mic.
Alright, so on this video we had a couple of comments of people saying that this was not one of the main activities to do in the Coromandel, and were basically asking why we did that. Well, because we were doing New Zealand's biggest gap year, which the challenge was to do 365 days, 365 activities, we had to pick some activities that were a little bit more well tamed, just because it was, you know, we had to manage our stamina for, you know, over 300 days of doing activities every single day. So doing those kind of smaller activities was kind of a way to also have a little bit of time to relax. Also, we had to update nzpocketguide.com and make sure that the travel guide was still up to date for you guys. So we still had to work on top of being on the road, on top of doing all those videos. So we still had quite a lot to do. Now it feels a little bit weird to watch all those videos now a couple of years later. You know, we look much younger, even on just all the filming and all the audios and everything is pretty bad. I mean, we are by no means any better at doing videos, but it's kind of entertaining to watch, and I hope that you guys are putting that past us and seeing all the insightful information that we're giving you along the way, and not just kind of seeing some pretty bad videos of New Zealand. So hopefully you guys are sticking with us. Anyway, that was all the comments we had on day 3. It took quite a while until we actually started becoming quite popular on YouTube, and we started having a lot of comments on our videos. So you'll see that as we keep on going with our look back, we're going to find way more comments, and we're going to have way more questions to answer, and hopefully you guys are going to stick with us for this kind of new adventure at looking back at New Zealand's biggest gap year. Now, if you guys are planning a trip to New Zealand and are looking for some help, you can join us every single Sunday at 8 AM New Zealand time. It's probably Saturday on your side of the world, and we are sitting down at 8 AM New Zealand time every Sundays for about an hour, and we answer questions from traveler. All you have to do is to pop into the live chat and start asking us your question, and you're gonna have Laura and I, the two writers behind nzpocketguide.com, answering all your questions. And if you can't make it, you can put any of your questions in the comments of any of our videos on any of, you know, on YouTube basically, and we'll pick them up and answer those questions when we have a little bit of a spare time in between the live questions during our next live session. So here you go. Make sure to like and subscribe. It's always really cool to see some likes on our videos. It's a great way for you to support us and support all our hard work for free, and we're really thankful to have you guys around. See you on the next video.